to Earn presentation where you can make money while you shop. I will answer any questions at the end, so let's just get started. I think it's important to understand the background about where the money has come from when we are talking about the spending to earn process. And in this case, the money comes from previous advertising dollars in the past. Previously, advertising was done via newspapers, radio, broadcast television, and magazines. And billions of dollars were actually put into these methods, and they still are a little bit to today. My last numbers I had seen was over almost $5 billion was put into these mechanisms for folks to actually get their product or service out to the market. Now, what has changed is the internet. And the internet has changed so much where people now do not have to wait for their content. They are able to pay a subscription fee, usually monthly, where they can get, whether it's their music or their shows or their videos or anything that they want, they can now get that without any commercial interruption. So the challenge has been for thousands of manufacturers and service providers is that they're not getting their product or service out there to the market, especially to the millennials and the Gen Xers. So the question is like, what are we supposed to do? And so for the first time in history, service providers, manufacturers, and businesses have decided we will actually cut the consumer in on the profits. And so now there's billions of dollars out there for consumers to actually get paid while they shop. Now that gives me an entree to talk about there are some stores or platforms that are doing a better job than others because they were positioned when this change came about to take advantage of it. And one of those companies was started by Bill Gates, named Shop.com. Shop.com was started back in 1997. Bill Gates was the original investor, and along after that came Amazon and Yahoo. Just to give a little background on that, all of us are familiar going to a mall where we drive to some location and under one roof you have multitudes of stores. Well, the concept back in 1997 when Shop.com was started was that you will virtually drive to one location, which would be Shop.com, and from Shop.com there will be a multitude of stores that you can go to. And so the concept of being able to, from your house, buy anything, you needed that part first. But there was another part that you needed was how do you actually pay everyone? Well, there was a synergy that came together in 2010. In 2010, Bill Gates had retired. Amazon had decided to be the biggest department store in the world, so actually Shop.com was a competitor of theirs then. Yahoo was losing money, so they needed cash. So the original investors decided to sell Shop.com to a product brokerage and one-to-one marketing company out of Greensboro, North Carolina called Market America. And Market America's founder, J.R. Reiniger, interestingly enough, back in 1985, he was interviewed back in New Jersey, and before there was even an internet, he said, one day we're going to be able to use personal computers, and he didn't have the terminology for the internet yet because the internet hadn't existed yet, but he said we're going to be able to buy anything we want from our computers. Well, he had to wait 25 years, but in starting his product brokerage company and one-to-one marketing, he was able to make a company that had enough money to buy Shop.com for around $90 million. Now, the synergy of these two companies is that Shop.com had the platform where you can shop and buy anything from anywhere from anyone. Market America had the monetization part. They were able to track every single purchase and every single customer with what they had previously been doing and now merge that with Shop.com so they could now actually pay people back for shopping. So the combined company has the ability to track every purchase a customer, member, or advisor makes from over 2,000 different partner stores. Okay, so this unique tracking and monetization system gives everyone the opportunity opportunity and ability to convert their spending into earning. So the key thing we need to understand with this concept is that you are already spending the money. It is no new money that you are spending. And we'll talk about that a little bit more later. So the question is, why not convert your spending into earning? Well, let's deal with some real numbers here. These are numbers from the government, the Bureau of Labor and Statistics from 2013. The average family after taxes earns a little bit over $56,000 a year and spends a little bit over $51,000. Using these numbers, we are able to find out that through Shop.com, those families, average families, can spend around $19,000 a year if what they're already currently spending is redirected to Shop.com. Now, this was 2013. With streaming and wireless services increasing, we've actually, now that it's 2018, are able to increase that by an extra $1,800. So we're over $20,000 per year. Please hold that number in your thoughts because we're going to come back to that a little bit later. So where does the money go when we're doing this redirection? Well, obviously we have to eat, we have housing stuff we have to take care of, clothes, transportation, health care, entertainment, personal care, reading, miscellaneous. That could be travel, that could be birthdays. There's many other things. And again, we already talked about that total is approximately $20,000 a year can be redirected to Shop.com, money that you're already spending. So the question is, and I'll say this even just for myself, if I'm going to spend the money anyway, wouldn't you agree it makes sense to redirect that spending so you can get paid on it? And I know for myself, when I actually saw this, I said, that seems too good to be true. So can you help me out with where this actual money, how much money is that, and what are the stores, for example? Well, there's 4 steps for the first level that you can actually get paid back on. And that is becoming what's called a preferred customer. And a preferred customer is actually, we're going to talk a little bit about our partner store customer, but that is free. There's no annual fee, and you earn cash back on your purchases. What are some of the stores where you can earn cash back from? Well, Walmart, Home Depot, Bed Bath & Beyond, QVC, Bass Pro Shops, Staples, Nike, Petco, Barnes & Noble, Groupon, Macy's, Wayfair. I need to take a breath. There's over 2,000 of them. Obviously, I can't show it on this one little slide, but you get paid anywhere, on average, 2 to 5% cash back. There are some stores that go all the way up to 30%, but on average, it's around 2 to 5%. So that's step number 1. Step 2 is the software that we provide. And one of the things is if you're seeing this for the first time, please get back to the person who recommended you to this concept, and they'll go over this. But there's a follow-up that we will do to show you how to use the platform exactly. And one of those things is that we will have our software program, Shop Buddy, which we will load on every digital device that you use, whether it's a smartphone, tablet, netbook, laptop, or desktop. We will put Shop Buddy on, and it allows you to never miss a deal. It will alert you on all the coupons and deals on all of our over 2,000 partner store sites. You do not have to look at other places. It is up to the minute in real time. And so it allows you to find the deals even if you're just searching on major search engines. You do not even have to be on Shop.com. You can use Google, Bing. I was going to date myself and say Ask Jeeves, but all of these different search engines, and actually it'll pop up and show you if it is a partner store of Shop.com so you can get the deals. Also, we are not always at our computer. We're out on the go, so we'll also show you how to load your phone with the Shop mobile app. So you can get all of these deals and discounts while you're on the go with your smartphone. And the Shop mobile app is available on iPhone and Android. So that's step 2. Step 3 are gift cards. A little background on gift cards. It turns out that 30 to 40% of all gift cards are never turned in. So stores and businesses love being able for people to use them. because first of all, you're tied into that store and they know you're going to come in and purchase something there. Generally, if you purchase something there with a gift card, it doesn't match the number exactly, so you end up spending more. And then they also know 30 to 40% of them will never be turned in. So they get the money right away and never have to give a product or service to the individual with the card. So it's a really great deal for them. So what they decide to do sometimes is to give what's called cash back on the cards. But also they actually give you cards with I guess the best way is a discount on the gift card, where you can buy a gift card for $100, but they'll sell it to you for $90. So there's a lot of return on investment on gift cards that a lot of people don't know about. And again, on the follow-up, if this is something that you want, please talk to that person. They'll show you how to do it. We obviously here at Facilitate Solutions will help you do it as well. So we're going to show you how to use Shop.com eGift Card Center. We're going to show you how to work with some of our partner stores that also use these gift card programs, such as Raise.com and GiftCardSpread.com. We're also going to show you one of the things that was a detraction for me for gift cards was that I had to have a bunch of gift cards. As a guy, I only have a wallet. There's only but so much space I can have for gift cards. Well, thank you for all the nerds in the world, is that there are now gift card applications that you can put on your phone, and you can put all your gift cards on your phone and just use your smartphone when you check out with your gift cards. And we're going to show you how to use those sort of applications. We give you options, and you pick which one you like best. Finally, some of us have favorite stores. Like I really enjoy Chick-fil-A, I enjoy Chipotle, and some other ones. Some folks like Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts. One of the things you can do is take these gift cards and put them on your favorite store apps. And if you choose to use these favorite store apps, they give even more discounts, promotions, and bonuses. So again, in the follow-up, we will show you how to do all of that as well. Step number 4. Well, local stores, your local mom and pop in your downtown area, they want to get in on the act as well. And this is something which is particularly unique to Shop.com, where we have over 20,000 local stores that are now plugged into us, where you would work with us. Again, on the follow-up, we'll show you how to link your credit and debit cards so you can get real-time offers and get anywhere from 2 to 10% cash back. Generally 5 to 6 is the average on what you buy from any of the local stores. And it is increasing. It's only been around for about 2.5 years. We started with about 2,000 stores, and now we're over 20,000. And we're also starting to add some of the chains, such as Barnes & Noble, Denny's, along with the local mom and pops. So you just shop how you normally do, use your credit and debit card, and you immediately get cash back. So those are the 4 first steps, and these are for our partner store customers. And as in the beginning of the presentation, I mentioned that it was $20,000 per year approximately can be redirected through Shop.com. So we're going to use that average number. Some people are going to be more, some are going to be less. And so with the 4 steps, registration, software, gift cards, and local stores, let me quickly go through how much money that is. So it's $20,000. I'm using the lowest cash back that I can. I remember I told you it's 2 to 5%. For shopping at all of the different stores, I'm going to use 2%. For the software, ShopBuddy and Shop Mobile, the average discount is anywhere from 15 to 25% on discounts. We use 20% right in the middle. And the thing is, you're not going to get a discount on everything you purchase. So we decided to use something very conservative. You're only going to get a discount out of 1 of every 20 items that you purchase. That's only 5%. So you do the math for that as well. Gift cards, again, gift cards, we can pretty much, I've gotten to the point where about 80% of the time I'm using gift cards because of the return on investment. The gift cards, I didn't mention, I forgot about that. The gift cards, the cash back or the discounts ranges anywhere from 3% all the way up, actually 2%, all the way up to over 30%. And I can't really say there's an average because it's all over the place. There's a lot of things that are over 20%. There's things that are 15, 10, 5. So we took a very low average. We took 5%, even though we know there's a lot more that are more than that. And instead of doing 80% gift cards like I do, we're going to just reduce that and say just 50%. We'll teach you how to do it. It's up to you how much you choose. And so we'll do the math on that. And with the math for registration, 2% times 20,000 is 400. 20% times 20,000 times 5% is $200. 20,000 times 5% times 50% for the gift cards is $500. The last one is a little bit separate because it's relatively new, and that's the Shop Local, which is the local stores. We're only going to say you maybe eat out once a month. There's local pet stores, there's local automotive stores or whatever. We're still going to keep that number very, very low. So we're only saying that you're going to spend $50 a month at your local stores in your area. I know that is low, but we prefer to do as low a number as possible. So 50 times 12 is $600. $600 times 5% is $30. So you add all of that up, 400 plus 200 plus 500 plus 30 is $1,130. $1,130 you will have as a return on an investment of money you had to spend anyway. To give a perspective on that, let's do a little bit on investing. Safe investments, a lot of people are told, put it in a savings account, put it in a money market account, or put it in a certificate of deposit. So let's go and talk about what are the stats on that at this time. When this is taken, this video is done, it's November of 2018. We have stats from bankrate.com and treasury.gov. For an average savings account in the country right now, the return on investment is 0.09%. For a money market account, it's 0.2%. For a 5-year certificate of deposit, that means that you have to wait 5 years before you take the money out. It's 1.29%. And for a 52-week treasury bill, it's 2.63%. So that means you have to wait for a year to get that return on investment. With the shopping annuity, at our lowest level, which is a partner store customer, and again, you're just buying from the stores you're already been buying, and you're buying your same toothpaste, Cocoa Puffs, toilet paper, eating out at your P.F. Chang's or your Dunkin' Donuts, it's 5.65%, which is a guaranteed and an immediate income that you don't have to wait for that. You immediately get that income. So for me, that was a no-brainer that I was going to do that right away. But sometimes people ask us, is there more money that I can make? And I said, yes, we have another level, which is what's called the shopping annuity customer. Well, we have a number of, Shop.com has agreements with over 40 manufacturers and service providers where they exclusively market over 2,000 products and services that are only available on Shop.com. They are in specific markets. Right now it's around 12 to 13 different markets, and all of them are multi-billion-dollar markets. These are premium solutions that have to do one or two things. Sometimes they do two at the same time, but they at least have to do one. They must be a top-of-the-line product. So these are products that you would find at Macy's, Nordstrom, Saks Fifth Avenue, these sort of products. But they're at a 20 to 30% discount. Or, and sometimes it's they're unique solutions that no one else provides in the world, that no one else provides. We also are able to give extra incentives because these manufacturers and service providers have agreed to not sell their products or services or advertise anywhere else but on Shop.com. So we're able to give an increased return on investment to customers, members, and advisors when they redirect their spending on a regular and annual basis to these Shop.com exclusives. Now I'm going to quickly go through a few of them to just give you an idea of what sort of products and the variety that's there. One of the manufacturers established back in 1995 is a company called Snap, and they specialize in home care, cleaning, and laundry, eco-friendly, green type products. Again, to help people with allergies, people with young children. So I like to talk about they were green before green was, I guess, sexy, so to speak. And so what they do is they use concentrates. They're very big on concentrates and enzymes to give excellent solutions. And by doing this, they're able to save people anywhere from 50 to 60%. Friction-Free 3000 is an automotive product. If you've ever used FTP oil treatment or Slick 50 or any of those sorts of products, what these are like liquid ball bearings. I'm not a big expert on automotive stuff, but what I can tell you is that I have an older car and I've been using it for over a year, and I get an extra 3 miles to the gallon in my car, and I've saved over $100 a year from it. Some people get up to 6 miles to the gallon for it in it, and those of you who are watching, you can see that it increases gas mileage, dry starts, reduces oil consumption, all of these things, and not the other products in the market do not do all of those things that Friction-Free 3000 does. Our probably top of the line product is Isotonics, which is a health and nutrition nutraceutical product, where it's a line of nutraceuticals where it includes vitamin C, vitamin E, the basic things, a multivitamin and all those things. And it is a unique product. And its uniqueness is its delivery system. And let me quickly explain on that. Its delivery system is, it's a powder, and you add the recommended amount of water to it, and it becomes isotonic, meaning same pressure, and it's like a bodily fluid to the body. So you actually take these nutraceuticals on an empty stomach, and it passes right through the stomach because the stomach recognizes it as a bodily fluid and doesn't have to digest it. And then it sends it to the small intestine, and that's where your absorption sites are. And so it goes to these absorption sites in 5 to 15 minutes with 90 to 95% absorption. Now, why is that so revolutionary? Well, normal pills, such as caplets, tablets, gels, and all those other things, you take with food or on a full stomach. It takes 45 minutes to 4 hours to digest, and you have to have the acids and enzymes and all the stuff in your stomach to digest the food to make it isotonic so it can be passed on to the small intestine. And with all of that breaking down, you only end up with 20 to 30% of the nutrients that you started with that can be sent to the absorption sites. So our delivery system allows what you actually take to get to your body quicker and much more of it, almost orders of magnitude difference. And then there's also, that's one uniqueness to the delivery system. Sometimes we have even a unique product with this unique delivery system. That's what you can see with the OPC3, which is oligomeric proanthocyanidin. It's made from pycnogenol, which is pine bark extract, grapeseed extract, red wine extract, and bilberry extract. It is a super powerful antioxidant, 20 times more powerful than vitamin C, 50 times more powerful than vitamin E, that combats free radicals. Personally, for me, I've used this with the Isotonics joint, which has tremendously helped my medium to severe arthritis. My son has had eczema. It's helped him with that. My brother-in-law had lost 50 pounds. For a year and a half, we had taken him to the best hospitals. They couldn't figure out what was wrong with him. We were thinking that he was possibly dying. He went to Georgetown Medical. He went to Johns Hopkins Medical. They couldn't figure it out. We had him take, my sister-in-law, she actually recommended OPC3 to him. He took a little bit extra of it. In 3 weeks, he started feeling better. In 3 months, he was totally healed. And now, 4 years, 5 years later, he is totally healthy. And the only variance was the OPC3. The doctors have no idea why it helped. They never were able to figure out what was wrong. Another one which has a combo where, if you look at our Modas is our cosmetic line. And here's an example with high definition mascara. As I talked about, we are competing at the levels of a Macy's or a Nordstrom and those sorts of things. So in cosmetics, MAC, Estee Lauder, Bobbi Brown, these sort of things, you can see the discount that you have for a product which is just as good or better. But there's also a unique product that Modas has, which is called a custom blend, where you're able to match your skin tone exactly with our foundation, with a custom blend foundation. The last one I'm going to talk about, again, there's 2,000, so I'm just hitting 5 of them, is Trim Tea, which is made from black tea and African mango seed extract, which has been shown to help with weight management. They did a double-blind study with this trim tea, and the only variance is 6 ounces of this tea once a day. That's it. They couldn't change their diet. They couldn't exercise. They had to do exactly what they had done before. For those who used the placebo, they lost 1.5 pounds and 1.9% body fat. For those who used the trim tea, and these are people who were overweight or obese, they lost 28 pounds and 6.3% body fat and 6.4 inches off of their waist. Absolutely revolutionary products that sometimes people choose. Now, I also mentioned that since these are exclusive to Shop.com and Market America, one of the things that you can do, we can give more money back to our customers. So Facilitate Solutions, and this is if you're working with someone who's a Facilitate Solutions company or working with us, we offer an extra 2% cash back when you make a repeat purchase on at least one of the exclusive products. And then we will give the extra 2% cash back for any exclusive product thereafter. Also, if you talked about this, it came up in conversation or something, and someone goes to our website and they purchase an exclusive product, we will not only pay them 2% cash back, but we will also pay you 2% cash back. So let's do the math on this one. Now, this is based on a shopping annuity customer actually transferring what they're already purchasing. So just let's use an example. My grandmother loved Tide. Tide's a great product. Snap is the equivalent product that the exclusive company has. It's a great product. We talked about how because it's concentrated, you're able to save up to 50 to 60% more. If someone's willing to do that, you do it for as many products. So we're talking about someone who at least is willing to do it to a $200 per month level, which is just on stuff you're already purchasing, nothing new. You're still going to get your partner store benefits, so that's $1,130. I didn't mention there's actually an extra 5% and 3% cash back in discounts available for auto ship and Visa bonuses, so that's $192. Friction free, I mentioned that's 3 to 6 miles to the gallon better. I use 3 miles to the gallon based on 15,000 miles that someone drives in a year, okay? And the car is getting 25 miles to the gallon on that. You would save $120. The recent studies say that an average household spends around $260 to $270 per year on household cleaning and laundry products. With the 50 to 60% discount, that would be $130 by using the Snap products. Now, this one I didn't know. I had to do a lot of research on this one. What does the average woman spend on cosmetics and skincare? Much to my surprise, my first study that I found said that the average woman spends over $3,300 on skincare and cosmetics in a year. I thought that was way too high. That can't be right. So I went and found another study that was done by the Today Show, and it was a lot less. No, not really. $250 a month, which ends up being $3,000 a year. So anyway, that's the average. Again, as I mentioned, with our skincare and cosmetics, we're anywhere from 20 to 30% less. I only use 20%, so that ends up being $600. The double cash back, again, by using, again, multiple times using the exclusive products, that's another $48. You add all of those numbers up, that ends up being $2,220, which is over 11% return on investment on products you already have to buy. Again, with the investment, you have to understand all the other investments, whether it's a CD, whether it's a treasury bill, you have to have separate money to get that money. This is using money you are already spending. One more is that we have a member program that for our shopping annuity customers that over time, if friends, family, or coworkers actually go to our site and purchase and they actually become repeat exclusive product customers, and in a 3-month period, there's $200 collectively by everybody purchasing, all 4 people purchasing, we will offer to our shopping annuity customer an opportunity to become a shopping annuity member. And they can increase their cash back personally from 4% to 25%, and for all of their referrals will go from 2% to 25% cash back. Now, this is not something they have to try to do. We just let them know when they qualify for it. All right, as a shopping annuity member, still using the $200 per month, your discounts and personal buying, you're still going to have that, which is around $1,800 a month. But you're now also going to get their 25% cash back for yourself and what we talked about, the 3 customers or referrals that you had led to Facilitate Solutions. Each one of them is worth $600. $600 times 4 is $2,400. Now, as a member, there is a subscription. There's a yearly subscription similar to an Amazon Prime sort of thing, a little bit less actually than Amazon Prime's monthly. So it's $130 for your first year, officially $129.99, and then $99.99 every year thereafter. So even with taking the minus 130, subtracting 130 off, you will have a return on your investment for stuff you're already buying of $4,070, which is over a 20% return on investment for just shopping. Coming to a close, with Facilitate Solutions and the spending to earn concept, we have 3 client options, and we've shown you 3. Either a partner store customer, which is over $1,100 a year, shopping annuity customer, which is $2,200 a year, and the time frame that you actually get that is immediately. As soon as you decide that you want to use it, you'll start getting that return on investment. You can become a member, and again, as a member, you're just a customer, and we let you know when you qualify. That's anywhere from $3,000 to $4,000 per year, and again, the qualification is immediate once you actually are told by us that you've qualified. Now, I didn't mention advisor. I know I mentioned that in passing. That is really a separate conversation, so I don't want to really get into it today, but just very briefly, that is $15,000 to $150,000 per year, and this is ongoing income, meaning it's going to come in no matter whether you work or not. It takes 2 to 3 years to do that. You actually are a shopping annuity customer who becomes a professional. You actually go to school, and you invest 8 to 15 hours a week on top of what you're currently doing. You don't give up what you're currently doing. So the best way I try to explain this to folks is that if you've ever worked full-time and had to go to community college, this is basically what you do. So you go to community college for fall, spring, and summer semesters, no summer off, for 2 to 3 years, and then you'll have that sort of income if you go to class and you pass your classes. And obviously the person who referred you to this, they could explain this to you more, and if anyone wants to follow up with us, we would explain it as well. So the final question is, it's your choice. You can continue to spend money and make other companies and people money, or you can convert your spending into earning with the shopping annuity and help make yourself money. Which do you prefer? So I encourage you, go talk to the person who referred you to this. If you just found this on the internet, you can contact us at Facilitate Solutions. We're at facilitatesolutions.com, and we're on YouTube. We're also on Facebook. We'll definitely help you as well. Thank you, and have a great rest of the day.